Hey everyone, welcome to Venture Forward, a video series about four-wheel drive exploration, overland travel, and full-time mobile living. In this episode, I'm continuing to explore the greater Moab area, which means Moab-ish, but on the outskirts away from the most popular routes. I'm in the backcountry south of town, and I am right near an interesting natural arch that was carved out of the sandstone over the millennia, or decades. Let's go take a closer look. If you find any of the places featured in this episode interesting, I have my detailed GPS data available to Patreon subscribers, and I have campsites and points of interest available on the THATCH travel app for iOS and Android. I'll put links to Patreon and THATCH in the description for this video. That arch was way cool. With some effort, you could climb up and stand at the base of it, and then you could go inside the sort of cavity, and it was a little room or antechamber. It was very windy inside, and although you couldn't see it while I was in there, I was being pummeled by grains of sand. It was very apparent how the wind and the sand might embiggen the feature over time. Now I'm off, and I have no idea where the heck I'm going. this climb is too sketchy, and I don't want to have to backtrack and contend with this again coming down. So I'm going to bail and go in a different direction. Phenomenal dispersed campsite close to the edge of the canyon with fantastic views all around. There's enough space here for 2 or 3 vehicles. It's nice and flat. There's a primitive stone fire ring and satisfactory cell service through AT&T. The road in here was long and rough, and I think most four-wheel drive vehicles could do it, although I would recommend a very modest suspension lift. But what an awesome spot. This is the type of spot that you settle in for a week and just enjoy. I could sit on the rim overlooking the canyon all day long. The view is spectacular. You can even see a four-wheel drive track at the bottom of the canyon, and I saw a side-by-side go by down there, but I wasn't fast enough to get it on camera. I'll have to head down there and check that out another time. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm not spending the night in the field in Orangey tonight. Instead, I'm going to go back to Basecamp. If you're not already familiar, my girlfriend Shannon and I travel together in tandem in 2 vehicles. I'm usually in the Jeep, and she drives our 2021 Winnebago Revel. Shannon works as an IT consultant using the van as her office, and she's usually parked in the backcountry, but not quite as far into the backcountry as I like to go in the Jeep. Anyway, I'm going to head back there tonight to our Revel base, and then I think we're going to head into town for a bite to eat, have a date night. I can't wait. After a long day in the field, there is nothing better than sitting down to a Mexican dinner.
need a waypoint. This is Tapatio restaurant, and it's delicious. They apparently opened only like 4 months ago, and we are here for the second time in 3 days because it's delicious.
Yes.
It's actually quite good.
But that's fairly normal Mexican food frequency for us, regardless. Let me see.
Vegetables with everything. Explain yourself.
None of the menu options had just one chimichanga,
So 3.
That chimichanga, or 3 chimichangas, were delicious, but I overate, so there is a bit of regret there. Shannon's looked delicious and far more sensible. What did you have again?
Flautas, well, 1 flauta, 1 enchilada, and rice.
It looked great. This morning we're back at camp, and this is the point where I geek out and I import all my raw video footage into Final Cut Pro, and then I spend the next day or 2 editing to create the video that you're watching now. It was a very windy couple of days, so I do apologize if any of the video clips in this episode were a little noisy. But I encountered some amazing scenery and had a lot of great experiences that I'm excited to share with you. So I am going to get to it. Thank you as always for watching, and we'll see you again next week.